Hello, welcome to the show Kurongeka. My name is Sean and this is Tino. He is an amazing entrepreneur who specializes in mobile technology and in mobile innovation, probably one of the best. So today we're going to be discussing a few entrepreneurial tips, a few strategies, and a few key pointers that young people especially need for them to be able to set up sustainable businesses that will ultimately improve the economy of our country and have the continent of Africa having a greater impact in the economic space.
Thanks, man, for welcoming me. And I think the topic that we're going to be discussing is very interesting.
Kurongeka. It is.
What is organized in a business setup? How do you build real businesses? Because, in my own opinion, I think most businesses actually fail because of that.
Majority of businesses fail because of that, I agree.
Because if we don't have systems in place, kind of just say organized, at the end of the day, people will go no.
You say systems, what does it mean to have systems, man? What's specific? For your industry, for example, what does it mean to have systems? Because mobile space,
yes.
What does systems mean?
So, we need to build businesses that can that are bigger than ourselves. Right? Empire that surpasses us. That surpasses on our own capacity. Like, you need to build a business that you can't run alone. A business that you need many other people to be in place running the business. You need more people who are more intelligent than you. So you need a business whereby, right now I'm not in my workplace, right? But the business must not stop.
True.
Yes.
True.
So we should be making money. We should be generating revenue. We should be hitting on our goals right now, even if we are not at work.
Yeah.
So that's part of this. I think what the beginning of what Kurongeka is, that you're not at your workplace, but work is going on. So we need to put structures in place, structures of how finances are managed, structures of how we reach out to the people. How do we get our business out there? So there need to be such things in place for your business to at least have a chance of surviving.
But I think the challenge that is there is, as startups, what happens is you're managing a lot of things at the same time.
Yes.
You're managing your own stomach, right? You're also managing a competition. Most likely you're just penetrating the market.
Yes.
You're trying to even understand the specific product that you're selling. You're trying to figure out branding. How do you get to a point where you actually know what to prioritize first? Because I think you have to have the first thing that you cover, and then those things that build up on the things that you've already initially put on the ground.
So I think it's the issue of priority. What is your main priority? So is your lifestyle your priority, or building the business empire the priority? So if building the business empire, it's a matter of priorities. What is your priority? Your lifestyle, you want to have the most extravagant lifestyle there is in the country. Or do you want to have the biggest business empire in the nation, right? Are you going to be the next Shingim Tasa or Stray Masio? Or are you going to be another guy who posts on Instagram?
Yeah.
Right? So if your lifestyle is your main priority, then that's why you see people, they're after feeding themselves, buying more clothes that are not necessary, doing more stuff. You buy cars and you don't even have a proper company, right?
Yeah.
And if the business is your priority, then you're now saying that you're now prioritizing things like advertising. You're now advertising, hiring more people, right? It takes money to hire people. So you're now dedicating more money to hiring people, more money to advertising, more money to buying. Let's say in my space, we need to buy equipment. We need to buy those things. So if I'm prioritizing the business, then it means I'm putting more money towards that, towards building my brand, towards making myself out there. So those are the things that
I think you touch on a very, very strong key, because I think it's an issue of delayed gratification, right?
Yes.
So I think everyone ultimately enters business because they want to be able to improve their lives.
Sure.
Right. But then you have to be able to, to delay the gratification.
True.
You have to actually be willing to wait and sacrifice that luxurious living for a delayed, postponed date. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
that's a good point.
We enter because we want to solve an immediate need, and then revenue exceed that immediate need, and then you become confused. Because the question is, who is an employee, a self-employed person, and an entrepreneur? Because once if you're self-employed, you begin to start paying yourself a lot of money.
Yes, sure.
You get it. Because that's the whole point. The ambition of every employee is to have the highest salary possible. So when you become self-employed, you start paying yourself with the highest salary possible. So could give us a distinction between what is an entrepreneur and someone who's self-employed.
So the difference between an entrepreneur, I've been studying a lot about entrepreneurs in the Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Almost those.
In Zimbabwe, man. Silicon Valley.
No, we want to borrow the ideology,
All right,
and then we apply it, we bring it along.
Okay.
So like those people, most of them, they set companies without revenue motives.
Okay.
Right. And what the companies are aimed at doing most usually is solving a problem. Right. So they set the company, and the thing that is on their mind mostly is solving a real problem, a real life problem.
Yeah.
In solving that problem, then they end up what? Having to make money. They make it in billions.
Yeah.
Right? But we have a lot of people that are selling businesses that have business motives, and their sole purpose is to make money and make money and make money. But those businesses really go nowhere.
It's true.
Right? So we have to compare the two and see, like, there are people who are considered about making more and more money. Right? We need to make money. We need to keep the machine running, because this machine runs on money. The entrepreneurship thing runs on money.
True.
Right? So yes, the money is important, but we need to see which strategy works. So the major difference between the self-employed person, right, is a person an MC or a mechanic who go those things, and you're just going by. You're making money for the day, and you're concerned about the day, maybe you're working for school fees, which is good, but at the end of the day, an entrepreneur, these are people who are building structures, you are building real businesses, empires, things that can surpass themselves. My business can live up to 100 years. You have businesses that are over to maybe 150 years old, right? So that's the difference. It's an issue of mindset, being a self-employed and being an entrepreneur.
I think I agree with you. About 100 years, I've got one of my mentors who was telling me that I got an investment opportunity. And then the people of it, the Swedish people, they asked him, what is your 100-year plan?
Yes.
What is your 100-year plan? Ask us, what is your 100-year plan? Like, what? Like, you don't even have a 3-day plan. If you enjoyed this program, make sure you subscribe so that you can be able to get this quality content about Kurongeka. Angati Big Boys.